I pledge allegiance to the flag
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation under God,
one nation under God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
with liberty and justice for all.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at your door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey! Hi, everybody! Come on up. All right, welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please sit down, relax, put away your American flags for now. It is a great day for America, everybody. Particularly for me, there is a new American in town. How about that? Boom. Yeah. That's right. 300,000,001. This is my first week as an American citizen. I was sworn in on Friday. By the way, I would just like to express my gratitude to all the people of America. You're probably thinking now, well, there goes the neighborhood. But I'd like to thank every one of you except one or two. And you know who you are. And I'll never forget. I'd also like to thank all the people who gave me the honorary citizenships over the last year, who made me feel very welcome when I wasn't a citizen. And now that I am a citizen, I will still honour my honoriness. Anyway, the greatest honour of all, of course, for me is citizenship itself. And if I could say it, I would say it. Citizenship. That is a great honour, and I'm very grateful. Thank you to everyone who helped make it happen. And it was just a spectacular weekend for me. I just had a lovely time. It was maybe the most amazing weekend of my life, of the ones that I remember. It was the amazing. Well, it started with the swearing-in ceremony on Friday, and we had the cameras there, so you can see that later in the show. And now I can vote. General election and American Idol. I can vote. That's right. It's awesome. I feel so powerful. What will I do with all this power? Ah ha ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! Anyway, the swearing-in ceremony was at the LA County Fairgrounds. And you could tell it was the fairground because the people who park the cars are carny folks. And there's nothing like handing the keys of your car to a one-armed guy with an eye patch. Nice car, mister. How many bodies can you fit in that trunk? By the way, us carnies like to talk like pirates. I don't know if you know that. Yes, we're distantly related. Back in the old days, we were pirates. Now we just stay here. Anyway, I get sworn in Pomona with 3,500 other people in this giant auditorium. And a few of those people were from Mexico, which was a surprise to me. I didn't expect it. Anyway, after the ceremony, after I was sworn in, everybody was clapping, they're congratulating each other. I threw my sombrero in the air. Anyway, when I got home from the ceremony, there's a package waiting from my boss. My boss is David Letterman, right? And this package, meat. I know! It wasn't just any meat. This is David Letterman goes to the best butcher in New York, Lobel's, and this was unbelievable meat. These were the most succulent sides of beef I've seen since I was on the Drew Carey show. I'm talking spectacular meat. Spectacular meat. So I spent my first night as an American. I ate a steak, I ate some apple pie, and I fell asleep. That's right, America. Mr. Excitement is here. No more sleep for you guys. I'm practicing on new stuff. What do you think? Anyway, so on Friday I became an American, right? Saturday, wait to hear this, I'm not kidding. Well, tell us then. Well, shut up and I will. Saturday, I became an American pilot. I've been taking flying lessons for a long time. Saturday, I soloed for the first time. I know! My God! And it is tough going solo in those little airplanes. The bathrooms are very cramped, if you know what I mean. No. What I'm saying is I flew the plane for the first time without the instructor. And just me in the plane. Just me! If I wanted peanuts, I had to go back and get them. I had to be rude to myself when I was walking onto the plane. Anyway, when I was taking off one of the times, like, you take off and land 3 times. That's your first solo, right? And I'd taken off one of the times, like the second time, my instructor was at the side of the runway. And he's going like that. I didn't have a radio or anything. He was going, flaps are down. Your flaps are down. And I'm like, what? I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know my flaps were down. That's dangerous, right? And I was about to take off, and he's going, your flaps are down. So I was like, yes, I know, it's very exciting. I can't believe it either. I think he's gone a bit fruity now I'm out of the plane. I think he's doing jazz hands at an airport, is that? Anyway, I made it back in one piece. The plane will be fine when they fix it. And so everything's great. So that was Saturday, I become an American pilot. Sunday, I had the most patriotic day of all. Oh my God, that Super Bowl. Wasn't that fantastic? Wasn't that fantastic? I mean, it was like a movie. It was like David versus Goliath, the perfect Patriots versus a scrappy little team from a town no one's ever heard of. They'll never win. Come on, we'll just do our best. All right, coach. We don't stand a chance. New York, never heard of it. Get in there. Anyway, I actually predicted the winner on Friday night show. Not many people thought New York were going to win, but I knew they were going to win, and I have proof. Let's see the clip from Friday's show. No, but I don't know who. Do the Giants know who? I'm not sure they do. And that's why I think this confusion of who is going to cost them the game. That's right, I'm going to say New York Giants, 17-14. I'm from the old country. We have the gift of second sight. Ask me another. Yes is the answer. Anyway, I had a big weekend. I haven't slept at all. Anyway, it was a great game is what I'm saying. I never realised how brutal the Super Bowl can be, though. I mean, guys hobbling around, straining their muscles, taking tons of painkillers, and that was just Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I was like, I have to say, and no lie, I thought that was great, that halftime show. I thought that was awesome. And like an American band playing songs that everybody knows the words to. That's a halftime show. It was awesome. It was like, I'm falling, I'm free fall. I was doing like that in my house with a scarf, and it was fantastic. She's a good girl. Yeah, she is. Remember last year's halftime show? It was Prince. Prince is alright. I like Prince. He's fine. He's talented. But there's an awful lot of... Like... When does it start? And the only thing I really remember about the halftime show last year was this. Do we have the... Yeah, Prince with the guitar there. Remember that? Yeah. He was very happy to be there, though, wasn't he? There have been some great Super Bowl halftime shows. Paul McCartney did a great halftime show. Do we have a picture of Paul McCartney? There he is. I may be an American, but I ain't going to quit doing that. Remember a couple of years ago, the halftime show was Aerosmith. They were great. That's a great band, but I actually think Steven Tyler is starting to look a little weird. Do we have a picture of Steven Tyler? Yeah, there he is. Oh, yeah. Anyway, look, after the halftime show, after the Super Bowl, right, the fourth quarter is what I'm talking about. The fourth quarter of that game, I was like, oh my God. And we had a pot of chili in our house, right? A big pot of chili, and I'm like eating it during the game. Like, And then, like, the fourth quarter, I'm like, I was like a gallon of chili. I'm not kidding. And like last night, about 4 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I'm like, oh God, one of the dogs is sick again. I was like, oh no, man, that dog. And then it was the smell of chili coming out of my pores. I was like, oh. I had to take a shower in the middle of the night. And I was like, oh, smell won't come off. And it wouldn't come off. I had to take a bath in guacamole. Anyway, I had a great weekend. I became a pilot. I took the oath of allegiance. And I watched the Super Bowl. God bless America. We'll be right back.